Well, it was a plan, end of life plan. I'd seen a lot of my relatives. They never had no plans. It was just sort of, the whole whānau gathered around and things like that, and you did what you did. Somehow or rather they got through it, but there was no planning. But after a period of time, there was all this arguments and carrying on about what have you. So I thought this planning thing was really good because it gave a clear view of, not only for me, but for people around me, like medical teams, for family, people afterwards. Being from the army, it fit it in, because it was orderly. That's where it appealed to me. I could see it straight away. This is pretty good. If I get to such a stage where I can't speak and I can't do those sorts of things, and there is no use to sustain life, then there's no use sticking a tube down me and feeding me and sticking some machine on me to keep me going and that sort of thing. That's resource, valuable resource, and I don't want that used. I don't believe that sort of thing. So having the advanced care plan was an opportunity to actually write that down. I could say to the medical team, no, I don't want that done. Please don't do that. So just let me pass. And if the family's saying, oh, no, you better hook them up to some machine, keep them going. No, go against their wishes. I'm allowed to say that, while I was lucid enough to be able to say that. And I thought if I ever get to that stage, I want to look presentable and tidy. I want to be clean shaven, have my fingernails cut short and get a pair of tweezers and pluck all the hair out of my nose, because most of the hair that used to grow on my head is coming out through my nose and my ears now. So I want all that hair removed, looking in a nice clean top, looking really presentable,
It means peace of mind, I think, for us. If he can't tell us what he wants, at least it's written down. I was asking him today on the way here, do I have to memorise it and know exactly, or is there going to be a copy there so I don't want to get anything wrong? So I think having it written down and knowing that it's there and knowing that we can refer to it any time as well, it gives us, myself and my brother, I think, a lot of peace of mind. We don't have to make some hard decisions. They've pretty much been made for us, and as long as we follow the plan and follow what Dad wants, it means that we can send him off in the way that he wants to go. So.
Once someone has a long-term disease that is not going to be cured, and together maybe with 2 or 3 other long-term diseases is going to cause their death, I think 5 or 6 years before you think they might die, the conversations need to be had. You say to the patient and family, you must be anxious about what's going to happen over the next few years. Would you like me to talk about that? With you about that? And then the next line is, what do you understand about your health and your diseases at the moment? So I get a feel for where the gaps in knowledge are, and some people are extraordinarily well informed, and others you're starting from scratch. But in 90% of the time when I use those opening lines, the patient says, oh, thank goodness somebody has brought this up, because they are living with uncertainty.
Totally.
We get a varied response when we first ask the question. I guess probably a lot of the people we see don't know what an advanced care plan is. In the group session, sometimes people have a different or a mixed response in how they feel to talking about such issues. For some people, if they've had recent grief, it can actually bring a lot of emotions to the surface. Some people are really interested and it sort of sparks an idea, well, that's something I need to do. And then there's other people that feel, I'm not quite ready for this. And they sort of need to go away and think about it a little bit more.
We've got various pamphlets which we usually give people when we first meet them, explaining what the advanced care planning is about. And then we've actually got a guide that assists the person when they start to complete the plan.
Well, we should be starting to talk about it now openly. It is no longer a tapu subject. Take the tapu veils away and kōrero, kōrero, kōrero. Kia ora.